Hello, everybody. Live one more time.
Hi everyone, how are you, Rene?
Good, good. We're running around. It's been a crazy day, but still settling in San Diego. So just had some things fixed at the house that weren't working when I showed up, and still running around. It's been a crazy day, but we're gonna start real quick. Hold on, let me press on screen. I think, yeah. You guys can still see some Amazon boxes in the back. That's actually stuff I still haven't unpacked.
Sure.
So it's been a little crazy. Hope my internet is my internet working? There we go. I think my
It's
light's
working
a little
on.
off. Everything's a little off of whack. Let me see if that's a little better. Yep, I think so. But we're gonna go ahead and get started real quick. Let me see. Share screen. Yep. So strategies to get more clients with a free membership. This is part 3. We've been going on. This is the third week of the series, and we almost have the. We almost had. Had I not been busy today, I would have share this with you today. We almost had the review for or the summary for last series that we did. So we're gonna share that next week. It's almost done. Margo's almost done editing. I mean, done editing. It's on me now. Actually, got to do some last minute tweaks. But this is we're on part 3 of this series, so you will have a summary. If you can't watch the whole thing, don't worry. We are gonna have a playback and summarize for you. But let's go ahead and get started. Let me quick training. So today, some of you may have heard the Dream Builder Blueprint. If you have not, real quick, this is the blueprint that we recommend that everybody follow when they're building their brand new business online. We notice that most people tend to emulate leaders who've been online for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and their formula or what they do now does not work for you because they've had to do some stuff that you probably won't see anymore. But if you follow this flow of steps, it will work for you. We've seen work for other people. And today we're going to focus on the fourth step, which is nurture, systematically continuously nurturing prospects and clients. Uh, and then, so today, the training agenda, part 1, that's what we covered the first week of the series. Part 1 is free membership. Part 2 is membership perks. That was last week. And today, organizing group content. There's a lot of ways to organize group content. So if your free membership is going to include a group, which I recommend that it does, there's a lot of ways to organize content in a group so it's not one big mess. So part 4, which will be next week, is getting more referrals. And part 5, sweepstakes. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the training. The first part is I'm going to breeze through these. So these are just ideas that you can go ahead and actually research in detail. But the first part is post topics. So you can actually label or pre-create topics for each post and make it a lot easier for people to find something. So if you're covering 5 or 10 different topics as part of what you normally teach or cover in your membership, it's a good idea to create topics around them so people can easily label them so that you can actually see a post and label it for people. So when someone's searching for a topic on, let's say if you're a fitness professional, I don't know, on dumbbells, right? The best dumbbells to buy. So maybe you create a topic called equipment. So it's like a tag. I mean, you might have seen those before or heard of those in different systems, but you could easily, I recommend that everybody use this for sure. I mean, I think it's not everything I'm going to cover is for everyone, but I think that this is one of the ones that definitely I think will not conflict with anything else. So definitely labeling with post topics. The other thing is units. You guys might have seen units. So units is a way to organize post content in a way that's meant to be almost like a course. So if you have like a foundation course or a course that, or maybe the 5 we talked about in the previous series, we talked about the path to success. So maybe you have 5 steps to success or 4 steps. It's really not meant for content that's supposed to grow. It's supposed to be, hey, I have maybe 5 modules that I want to put in units, and people kind of say, hey, yeah, I've done. They even have the ability for people to check off and say, I've done them. But you can definitely use them in different ways. You could say, hey, my 5 pillars of training, the 5 topics I normally talked about, I can create them as units and organize the all the posts into the different units, and it just keeps on growing and growing there. It's not meant for that, but it can definitely be used for that. It's a quick way for people to find things that way. Another way is docs. So you could definitely create, you can create docs in pages that used to be known as notes. In fact, when we summarize this training, we're actually going to add it to a doc. So if you're watching this after it's been summarized already and edited, you're probably watching a doc right now. So you could create really a lot of content in those docs. You could also upload files as well, any PDF that you may create. So here's an example of a welcome guide doc. So you create a document and say, hey, if you're brand new to the membership, here's kind of how things work out. Here's you. That's where you could mention, hey, you could search topics. You could look at the unit section. Here's what's kind of available. Here's where you should start. So it's an idea for how to use docs, is to create kind of a welcome guide for members here. And so that's one. Another way is to create a training archive document. So if you don't want to use units and you just want to kind of archive training, you could do that. You could break it down that by date and say, hey, this is what we covered. Especially if you're doing ongoing training, like a weekly scheduled live like we do today, you could definitely do that and organize it that way into a document. That's another way to use those documents as well. File uploads. So yes, you can upload PDFs. I haven't tried anything that's, honestly haven't tried anything that's not a PDF, but I would not recommend uploading anything else in terms of a document. I haven't tried a sound file. That's where it might make sense. If someone's tried a sound file, let us know and comment on this either here live or on the document where this is summarized. But you definitely, if you don't like to use Facebook's tools to create a document, you could just upload a PDF, and that could be pretty much anything. Events, some people organize things into events. You could definitely create an ongoing event that you're kind of interacting or dividing content into. So that's one way to do it. It's not very common, but I've seen people do it as well. But anyway, that's the last way that we know of. I don't know if Facebook's working on adding any new ways to organize content, but just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of what that was. And that's pretty much it for today. And I'm going to now just briefly remind you of the agenda. Next week, we're going to be covering part 4, which is getting more referrals. It's a good one. You definitely do not want to miss, because we definitely give you some really good ideas to encourage people to refer you more clients. And then we're going to cover sweepstakes a week after that. But right now, I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of what we are as a company in terms of our system or software. We're not a training company, but we do like to train you guys, because we figure the better you have success online, the better we're going to do, the better your clients are going to do. So it's a win-win. But with our system, if you actually want to create that free membership or a number of other things, we feel it kind of all starts with a with a Facebook business page. We feel really strongly about it. And so what's great is that you can easily set up and manage it, create content, run ads and everything. But you can also create custom apps that you can link from a number of different places, like you see on the screen on the left, so that they can go to your free membership. And so there's 3 ways to protect content. One of them is a free lead generation, which is a free membership, or a number of other things that you can do with 22 Social. The other is one-time payments. We talked about a virtual or a VIP coaching program that in our last series, that could definitely be a one-time payment if it has an endpoint. The most popular way people use our system is recurring payments, so membership subscriptions. So those are the 3 options you have for you. Free membership, that would be the first one. It could definitely be a paid membership. There's nothing that says that you can't create and charge for it. Charge $10, $15 for your membership. Kind of a low cost membership. So definitely the last option could also make sense for you. And this is how our system works real quick. The first part is you actually get a link to every one of these apps that you create, and you can share it anywhere, and it creates a preview image and text. And when somebody clicks on that link, they'll be sent to what we call a gate or a sales or opt-in page. And if they like what you have to say there and say, yeah, I want to be part of that free membership, they click and they confirm their email and agree to the terms, and we pull their Facebook profile. So that email address will actually be pre-filled from Facebook, but they could obviously change it. And once they continue, they'll have access, to the main content of the members area. So this is where you could have anything you promise with your membership. We talked about perks, I believe last week. So anything you promise with them, that's where you would deliver it, or any links to a group, that's where this would go. And what's great is that you'll have their Facebook profile, their name, and their email. So you could definitely attach this to an autoresponder like a MailChimp or Aweber or Constant Contact or Active Campaign, and do a email marketing campaign with them. But if you don't want to do connect and autoresponder, you definitely have access to every one of the leads that are coming through. Both their profile and name and email, as well as their picture in your backend system. And if it was a paid product, if this is a paid membership or a one-time payment, you could definitely connect it to PayPal. You have a link to their profile on PayPal, as well as Stripe. So you have two options there. A pretty simple system to use. And also, if you are connecting to a Facebook group, well, we have probably the best system out there in terms of managing access to a Facebook group. We actually create a Chrome extension that actually color codes the names of people right inside your Facebook group, so you're able to see who's active and who's not. So it makes it really easy. So if someone's requesting access to your group and they haven't signed up for the membership, then they'll show up in orange, meaning that we're not finding them in the system, they haven't registered. So you could easily just message them and say, hey, Diane or Val, please register for our membership here, and send them the link. Or if someone's already in the group and they've gone red, like I have in the left side in this example, then you could definitely message that person and say, hey, looks like your payment has expired. If you'd like to re-sign up, you're more than welcome to by going back to the same link. So it makes it really easy to manage access. You could definitely see it in the back end in our system, but it's a lot easier when it's right inside the group. And what we like to see happen for you ultimately is something like what's happening to Will Irish, which is he's getting notifications every single day saying that, hey, you got a new payment, and that's ultimately the goal, is to stop trading time for money and to really be at a place where you're getting paid. You're getting recurring income every single month from that membership that you're selling or that product that you're selling. And we do have our own free membership. So we do go live every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. And we do give you cutting edge training to help you launch and have success with that online business. And perks for signing up. If you actually want to sign up, become a dream builder, we give you an extended free trial of our software. So everything that I showed you in the previous slides, you can create with our software. And if you sign up, become a member, a free member, you'll get an extended trial of the software. You also get a blueprint to our crash course. A blueprint crash course. It's the same blueprint that I covered at the beginning. So those steps from dream, deliver, invite, nurture, and grow, we'll actually cover them in that crash course. And also a community group, as well as a weekly sweepstakes prize. So if you want to become a member for free, you can go to 22s.com/stream. And I'm actually going to go back to, hold on a sec. 1 second. I'm going to actually skip through to a slide. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and actually, I think we're pretty much done for today. I'm going to show you the final slide today, but I think we're pretty much done for today. So that's pretty quick training. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what our system's about. We are going to add this and edit it so that you can easily consume I think it's going to be five videos in this series. So, but if you do want to become a dream builder, that's the link for you. And that's pretty much it for this week. I've been doing these short because I know people like to consume quick content. So we're going to keep these small moving forward. But that's pretty much it for now. And I guess we're going to wave up and see you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully things will be a little more settled here at home in San Diego for me. But anyway, either way, do what you're doing. And if you have any questions on this, you can comment here, or you can actually comment in our Facebook group, and you can just join the membership and comment there. So have a good one. Bye.
Bye.